What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have another episode of Throwback Thursday, and as we've been doing, we're going to go in team alphabetical order. So today is the Cincinnati Bengals, and the player I chose for the Cincinnati Bengals is Adam Pacman Jones. What sticks out to me about Adam Jones is going to be a little bit different than some of the other players we've covered on this list. It's true that Adam Jones, wasn't the best player at his position and could perhaps be a little bit overlooked by some other guys. But the reason I'm making this video about Adam Jones is because I love the story of Adam Jones. We'll get into that later in the video, but I just wanted to cover the story and a guy that I really appreciate looking back at his career. So today we are going to be covering the entire football career of Adam Jones, the ups, the downs, the in the middles, and then we're going to talk about a little bit what he's doing after his NFL career. So before we get into that, please make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos. Also, if you like this video, make sure to like it and comment down below your favorite Pacman Jones moment. But all right, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the video. Born on September 30th, 1983, Adam Jones grew up in Georgia and ended up attending Westlake High School in Georgia as well. He then went on to play college football at West Virginia and was so good at West Virginia that he ended up getting taken 6th overall by the Tennessee Titans in the 2005 NFL Draft. Now, Adam Jones was known for his freak athleticism. He was insanely fast, great change of direction, great agility, everything like that. He was a phenomenal athlete, and he played two of the most physically demanding positions in the NFL, I believe, defensive back and kick returner. In his first couple years, Jones was decent for the Titans as a defensive back. He had about 4 interceptions. He had about 23 pass breakups, 3 forced fumbles. But what really stood out about Pacman Jones was his return ability. And in those first 2 years, he had 4 combined return touchdowns. I believe all 4 of those were punts. So 4 punt return touchdowns in his first 2 seasons. But unfortunately, after that second season, just when everything was starting to look out for Pacman Jones, it started a really unfortunate trend throughout his career, and that would be missing time due to off-the-field issues. Pacman Jones would be suspended for the entire 2007 season due to various legal trouble outside of football. One particular one being he was involved in a shooting at a nightclub. There was also an altercation he was in. There was just a lot of stuff going on. He was suspended for the entire 2007 season by Roger Goodell. And then when he returned in 2008, he was traded to the Dallas Cowboys. He only started about 6 games for the Cowboys before he was released. And he did not play at all in 2009. So at this point, you're thinking about a guy who is going to go down as one of the all-time busts. Couldn't keep himself on the field, had legal trouble, everything like that. A guy that just could never put it together and could never figure it out. And it was a really sad story for a while. It was a really sad story to see all that talent go to waste. But the reason I admire Pacman Jones so much, and the reason I'm making this video in the first place, is for what he did after that 2009 season and how he kept his head up and grinded. So he would sign with the Cincinnati Bengals in 2010, and he would start a total of 13 games in 3 years. Definitely good, getting back on track, but nothing very notable. That's about 4 games a year. That's really nothing crazy. But I think a lot of people were very, very surprised at what was going to happen next, because Adam Jones was going to show the entire NFL world the kind of player that he really was. In 2014, at age 31, Adam Pacman Jones was a first-team All-Pro kick returner. He averaged over 31 yards per kick return. That's just incredible. And I think Adam Jones, at 31, your athleticism kind of wanes a little bit, whatever. He was back to being one of the league's best kick returners. That year, the league's best kick returners, punt returners, everything like that. Also, he was playing really solid at DB. He was actually playing really, really well. In 2015, specifically, he made another Pro Bowl, and he was doing well. He had 3 interceptions that year and really got his career back on track and proved to be the type of player that he was drafted to be at 6th overall back in 2005. So then Pacman Jones will go on to play a couple of more seasons with the Cincinnati Bengals, ending his tenure in the NFL with the Denver Broncos. But for some people that are watching this video and don't understand why I made a whole video about a guy whose stats really aren't that great, let me explain it to you. I think Adam Jones' story as an NFL player is one of redemption. It's one of grinding. It's one of, personal achievement. It's a lot of really cool life lessons that I think people should learn, rolling with your second chance and making sure that works out. This is a guy who was, the 6th overall pick in the draft, and he couldn't even play football for a while. And for him to come back, for him to clean himself up, for him to stay out of trouble, keep his head down, everything like that, I think is a really cool thing. Now, did he still have some angry moments? Definitely. He got caught lacking a couple of times, but I think overall it's a really good lesson on how such a talented player can get in his own way by doing everything off the field and stuff like that. And now Adam Jones is very involved in the media. He runs the I'm Athlete podcast with guys like Brandon Marshall, and he's a big part of that. He's also a mainstay on the Pat McAfee show. So I think it's a really cool way to peel back the curtains on a guy who struggled a lot off the field and to see how he's doing, see how he's improved his life, how he's turned himself around. And I just think that's a really cool story, to be honest. So I really just want to make this video on Pacman Jones to talk about his story, talk about his achievement, his triumph after all of those kind of things that happened, and just want to say my appreciation. I hope that he sets a good example for all of you young people out there, to know that second chances will come, and you need to take advantage of them. But also B, you know what I mean, that you have to keep your head out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? You have to behave yourself, and you have to do all those things. So hope you guys enjoyed this video today on Adam Pacman Jones. Kind of a different Throwback Thursday video that I've been making, but I don't know, I kind of wanted to throw in a feel-good message in there. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to subscribe to the channel down below. And if you have a comment on anything about this video, make sure to put it down below. I love you guys. I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace out.